Hi, I'm Kristen Ingenito, CEO of MarketScope, and I'm here today with Dr. Patricia Buehler, the founder and CEO of Osheru. So I wanted to kind of put you on the hot seat today, if you're down for it, Patty. I know you are a two-time winner of the Accelerator Winning Pitch Challenge. Do you think you can handle my hot seat, though?
I think I can handle it.
You can handle it? Okay. So, Patty, your device is a single-use surgical device for upper blepharoplasty.
Yes.
How does your device improve the procedure of blepharoplasty or the outcomes?
Well, currently, a traditional blepharoplasty involves the patient having postoperative bruising and swelling that can leave them disfigured for almost 2 weeks before they can be out back and doing activities. So with the zip lift procedure, they have much less bruising and swelling, and so they can return to activities faster and have a more natural look.
Okay. So surgeons are doing this procedure today, right? With
Yes.
a knife or a scalpel. So what do you say to a surgeon who thinks, that they're already doing really amazing work with their blepharoplasties? What would you say to a surgeon like that?
Yeah, I mean, blepharoplasty is a great procedure. I think for the surgeon, the benefits of using the zip lift as opposed to doing it the traditional way is that it will be much faster. They can, because there's no suturing and there's no cautery, they can do the procedure in about 10 minutes instead of about 30 to 40 minutes for a blepharoplasty. They can do it in their office, even over their lunch hour, which saves going to the operating room. It saves a lot of the time of staff in the operating room and all of that. So it's much more efficient for the surgeon, but perhaps more importantly for patient results is that they can get a very symmetric result every time, because instead of being freehand like a typical blepharoplasty, the device, you put the device on both eyes and you can see the tissue that you're removing and making sure it's symmetric every time.
Okay. So are you seeing doctors, initially are we targeting just ocular plastics doctors, or do you see this as something that like a cataract or refractive surgeon could add into their practice as well?
Yeah, we really think a cataract refractive surgeon would add this into their practice. I'm a cataract refractive surgeon, and I love doing a 10-minute cataract. I love doing a 10-minute LASIK procedure, but blepharoplasty would take me, 30, 40 minutes. And now I can do a 10-minute blepharoplasty with the zip lift procedure. So I think cataract refractive surgeons that are looking to add an easy, not a lot of postoperative care, cash pay procedure to their practice will love using the zip lift. All of the cataract surgeons were trained to do blepharoplasty as residents, but only about 20 to 25% of them actually do blepharoplasties anymore. But they know how to do it. It's easy to do. They can easily, we have a great training program for surgeons. So I think it's an easy thing to add to their practice. And I think it's great for ophthalmology to add another cash pay procedure to a general ophthalmology practice.
Yeah. And you say they can do this in the office?
They can do it in the office. So the procedure is so fast that they can do it in the office with Valium, kind of like they do a LASIK procedure.
Amazing. So I think it's pretty clear that this is a value add for surgeons that they're adding it to their practice. But if they're already doing blepharoplasties, outside of, obviously patient recovery time is better and the procedure is faster, do you think they're going to be able to do more blepharoplasties?
Absolutely. They can do, instead of doing 1 an hour, they can do 3 an hour. So I think that the efficiency of the surgeon time is really important. I think that patients like minimally invasive procedures, and if you're an oculoplastic surgeon and you're putting all these blepharoplasties on your schedule, there's a high cancellation rate because people are a little worried about what they might look like. But I think if they're getting a zip lift procedure, because it's a very natural look and very little recovery time, I think there's a lot of comfort for the patient to do this procedure. So I think we're gonna grow the number of patients that are having a blepharoplasty, and we're also gonna grow the number of surgeons that are doing it. And in the last 4 years since the pandemic, we've seen a huge rise in patients having procedures from here up because of Zoom and social media. So we've seen a 40% increase in blepharoplasty since 2019. That's huge. And I think as word gets out that this procedure is minimally invasive, I think there's going to be a bigger demand for it. younger and younger patients are interested in having that procedure. And there is nothing that takes care of that upper eyelid skin. There's no laser you can do up there. It has to be removed.
Yeah, wow. So what development stage is the Zip Lift in now? Can surgeons get it today?
So it's not available to surgeons today unless they're part of our pilot study or our early adopter program. So I've done 60 patients and we've had excellent results. The surgical incision is just beautiful, super happy patients. So now we're gonna release it to 7 other surgeons, 5 are oculoplastics, 2 are general ophthalmologists, and they're gonna do surgery. We're gonna do 200 cases as a pilot study, and then we'll be able to release it at large by the end of 2025.
Wow. Well, that was my next question, is the next milestones we can look forward to.
So we did a fundraise. We raised $5 million for the development of the product. I'm really concerned that we make this product as good as it can be for both surgeons and for patients. So I've been using the device and it's been very successful, but I want to see what other surgeons think of it. We were going to take feedback from the surgeons and from those patients in that pilot study and make it better. We want it the best it can be before we release it.
That's amazing. Well, thank you, Patty, for joining us today on the hot seat, and thank you guys for learning more about Osheru and the Zip Lift procedure.
It's always so fun to talk to you.
It's a joy. It's a joy, and thank you for bringing innovation to the market and doing something new.
It's been really fun, and as a surgeon that's been doing this for 25 years, it's just been it's been a very exciting procedure, and it's such a great infrastructure of people that help you. I mean, iCellerator is a great organization, and the Innovators Pop-Up is such a great organization. MarketScope is such a great organization. So just really excited to be a part of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.